Hi, and welcome to the Cortland Playbook. I'm Robert Galm.
And I'm Justine Marschner.
And we're here with your SUNY Cortland sports update. Cortland football won its second straight overtime game on Saturday, 48-45 over HARTWICK. The win puts the Red Dragons at an impressive 5-0 to start the year for the first time since 2010. It also earned them the rank of 18th in the nation. Stephen Ferrara threw for an 11-yard touchdown to Jake Smith in the first overtime period to win the game for the Red Dragons. Ferrara continuing his stellar start to the first season with the Red Dragons. He was 23 of 35 passing for 262 yards and 4 touchdowns. But that's not all Ferrara did. He also ran for 2 scores in the victory. Mark Del Prete came up huge for the Red Dragons on defense in his return from injury, intercepting 2 HARTWICK passes. Jake Serezna and Tom Hagan each recorded 2 of Cortland's 7 sacks. After back-to-back home overtime victories, the Red Dragons take their undefeated season on the road to Buffalo State on Saturday at noon.
Cortland women's field hockey game last weekend was a wash, with 1 win on Friday and 1 loss on Saturday. During Friday's game, junior Gabby Stein scored 6 goals to break a 28-year-old school single record as Cortland defeating visiting Morrisville State 11-0 in a SUNYAC contest. Stein's 6 goals eclipsed the previous school mark of the 5 set by Tara Nigro versus HARTWICK in 1987. Stein also established a school record for points in a game with 12. She broke the record with an unassisted goal in the 49th minute of the game. Then Saturday, the team played a non-league game at the University of Rochester, where they were defeated 3-0. The Red Dragons fell to 7-3 with a setback, while the Yellow Jackets improved to 9-2 with a win. But we hope to bounce back this weekend as they play Brockport at Saturday at 1 p.m.
The Cortland men's soccer team had a productive weekend, drawing versus Plattsburgh in double overtime Friday and picking up a 4-0 victory versus POTSDAM Saturday. On Friday, the Red Dragons faced off against the nationally 23rd ranked Cardinals of Plattsburgh. It was a solid defensive effort from the Red Dragons as no goals were scored in regulation or 2 overtime periods. Then on Saturday, the Red Dragons offense came alive in the second half, breaking open a 1-0 first half lead to a 4-0 lead by the end of the game. Andre Brown led the attack for the Red Dragons, scoring 2 goals, but teammates Tyler Kirshner and Andrew Truisi added goals for Cortland. Goalie Joe Brandafino made 5 saves in posting his 4th shutout of the season and 2nd of the weekend. These 2 performances earned him the title of SUNYAC Defensive Player of the Week. The men's soccer team, who now sits with an overall record of 6-3-2, will face off versus Buffalo State on Friday and Fredonia on Saturday in away SUNYAC conference matchups.
The Cortland women's soccer team also had 2 games this past weekend, both one on Friday and the other on Saturday. Plattsburgh scored their team-high 8th goal of the season with less than 4 minutes remaining in regulation as the Plattsburgh women's soccer team defeated Cortland 1-0 in the SUNYAC action Friday afternoon at the Jets Field. A rainy and windy Saturday afternoon had the Red Dragons facing another loss against POTSDAM. Junior Kaylin Van Wagner from POTSDAM scored less than a minute into the game, and the goal held up as the POTSDAM women's soccer team defeated Cortland 1-0. The Red Dragons fell to 5-6 overall and 1-3 in the SUNYAC, while the Bears improved to 8-3 and 1-2. Let's hope this weekend holds more inviting scores for the Red Dragons as they move on to play Fredonia and Buffalo State.
The Cortland volleyball team picked up victories in 2 of 3 matchups in the Ramapo College Invitation this weekend. On Friday, Cortland defeated Brooklyn 3-0 and then picked up another 3-0 win Saturday versus Hunter. The second game on Saturday resulted in a 3-0 loss to Ramapo. A strong tournament performance from Amanda May earned her the honor of SUNYAC Volleyball Player of the Week. Over the course of the weekend, Amanda recorded 17 kills with no errors on 34 attempts. Cortland travels to ITHACA for a non-league matchup on Wednesday at 6 p.m. That's all for this week's edition of the Cortland Playbook. I'm Robert Galm.
And I'm Justine Marschner.
And we'll see you next week.